right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a pre-recorded interview. Along with me, I have John Cowsill of the Cowsills. He's going to be touring with the Smithereens, playing Saturday at the Magic Bag. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, of course. But first off, let's get started with the interview. How are you doing, sir? How you doing, John?
I'm well. I'm well, Scott. I'm well. Happy to be here.
You've been around a while, haven't you?
It's almost 70 years.
Wow. You don't look it. Not even close.
Yeah. And I look even better way back here. No.
So I take it you've had a pretty clean life. You haven't had that real heavy rock and roll style life or anything like that?
How much shall I tell? No, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm in the category of I'm lucky to be alive.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you want details, I'll spew them, but you know, I've led a life in many other people's else's lives as well. Mm-hmm. But I'm here to tell the story. So my limbs work. I'm not in any pain. I'm not any medications anymore, and I'm not on any necessary medication. So I'm very healthy. And sometimes I forget stuff, but that's about it.
Well, at this age, that happens. Can't help it.
Can't help it. Except I've been doing that since I was a child. Anyway.
But I think it's the music, the rock and roll that keeps your brain alive. That's what keeps you going.
I think it is too. I think the lack of growing up, although I can be a good adult when I need to be, but otherwise I just live as a 12 to 16-year-old. And as my wife says, she says, you're always like 12 years old. So possibly. But yeah, I think what I do keeps me alive and young, but I don't know. I think it's genetics as well. So, but I'm having a great time still doing it. I didn't know I'd be doing it this long. I thought I'd be building your house as a carpenter. So, or working at Home Depot or something, which I don't mind doing either. So.
Was that what you were into when you were young, when you were first growing up?
No, I just played music. Okay. But then my first bankruptcy, I was probably 16, and then I
16,
I moved back
I'm
east.
already bankrupt.
Yeah, first one. And then I was digging post holes for $1.65 an hour. I didn't know how to get a gig because I always had one. So, yeah, I've had jobs and stuff, capped shampoo bottles in Nature's Gate Herbal Cosmetics when I was probably 18 or 20. I really didn't know how to get a gig. And plus, because if you were a Cowsill back in those days and you said your name, it's like, oh, you're that family band. Nah, it wasn't cool, you know, on so many levels to be in the band that I was in, especially when we wanted to be the Beatles. And that kind of messed with a couple of my brothers as well. So you just kind of, you know, forget about it. And like when people say, oh, I loved you, and it's like, are you yanking my chain? You know, are you messing with me? You know, well, that's how I grew up. You know, it says, yeah, you like the Cowsills, okay. Actually, some people did. But what I've noticed is happening later in my life is that people my age who are in the business, like guys like Greg Bissonette, do you know who he is? Greg Bissonette is a very famous session drummer who's played with David Lee Roth and a million people, and he's Ringo's drummer now. Well, he called me up one time, and I didn't believe it was him because he was doing a session for a friend of mine. He says, hey, I got Greg Bissonette here. He wants to talk to you. And I laughed. I said, yeah, right, dude. And so this guy gets on, and he's talking to me, and he's like, and I'm thinking I'm so set up. I'm just set up for a prank. But it was Greg, and he was a fan. He saw me on Ed Sullivan. He was a kid. And he says, you know, because of you and Ringo, man, it made it possible for guys like me who were your age, you know, what's that, 8 years old. So so nowadays my peers are here and they're all the ones in the business and they're running everything. So I had to be careful of saying, are you yanking my chain? So now I just say, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it, you know. And here I am, you know, I did 23 years with the Beach Boys. I played with Jan and Dean. Yeah, it was a great gig. Yeah. I've had a career and I didn't think I would, seriously. I've lived in my car before, so
Mhm.
here we are today. And now I call it my funny retirement because I don't play with the Beach Boys anymore. That was 23 years at 180 shows a year. I was never home. For the last 3 years of that gig, my wife kept saying, "So what's your B plan?" And I'd say, "I don't have a B plan. I only work in A plans." uh, so it wasn't until that was over that I said, "Well, I don't know what I'm going to do now." But Vicky, my wife, and I, Vicky Peterson, who was in a band called the Bangles, some people know that, some don't. We recorded an album of songs by two of my brothers who I've been threatening to do this for the last 10 years. And I asked her, would she do that with me? And we had started it while I was still with the Beach Boys, but it was so sporadic we couldn't get a flow on recording or anything.
Right.
But we finally did do this with a friend of mine, Paul Allen, who produced it and got it done. And so after the Beach Boys, we were still recording here at my home studio in my house. And we finished that record and we put it out, and it's number, I think, 41 on the Americana charts. We didn't think that would happen. And we go and play gigs, just Vicky and I. It's really fun. But also when I finished with the Beach Boys, my producer, Paul Allen, suggested, why don't you call Dennis? You always told him you wanted to play with the Smithereens, Dennis Dyken, the Smithereens drummer. Mm-hmm. And when I was in the Beach Boys, people who know Dennis Dyken know that he is a huge Beach Boy fan. So over the years, I should probably back this up, but over the years, Dennis would come to the Beach Boy shows and sit in. I'd say, you want to sit in and play drums? And he'd come sit in and play drums, play Rhonda, Barbara, or whatever. And I'd go to the front and just sing. Right. But the way, probably a lot of people don't know how I know the Smithereens. So in 1991, the Cowsills were playing a concert in Los Angeles, and we were opening for a band called Red Cross and a band called Screaming Trees.
Really?
And
nice.
Yeah. Now you said really because you know how cool those bands are.
Yes.
And to be the Cowsills, like I just said, we were so uncool for so long. To be accepted into this group of people, and I will say my wife got us the gig because she used to date Jeff McDonald. But they were Cowsill fans too. They liked pop music. So they asked us to open the show. And that was such an honor and such a cool thing. And after the show, a note comes flying backstage. Hey, the Smithereens are in the alley at the backstage door and want to talk to you. So my sister and I went out there, and I see Dennis Dyken and Jim Babjack leaning against a car, and they're in their New Jersey black clothes with long black jackets, and they asked us, would we sing on their Blow Up album? And so we did. And that was the coolest thing. And that's how we became friends. And definitely Dennis Dyken and I were friends over the years since that point. And so jokingly, when he would come out with the Beach Boys, I said, I want to sing with the Smithereens sometimes. My sister has said the same thing. I want to sing with the Smithereens sometimes. And well, that day came, and I called Dennis up. It was 2023, like around April or May 23. And I called him up and I said, Dennis, can I sing with you guys? Can I sit in with you guys and sing Time and Time Again? I even picked the song I wanted to sing with him, just one song. And he goes, sure. And I'm thinking, like, I felt funny asking him, and he said, sure. So I flew to New Jersey and we sang at the Wonder Bar. And my wife came with me, and it was such a fun thing to do. And then we sang some Beatles songs with them on stage, and Vicky came up and sang backgrounds on a song called Now and Then that Jimmy wrote and that the Cowsills sang backgrounds on their Blow Up album. Well, they were going to be playing in California. And so I flew back out to California. They played at the Libby Bowl, and I went and I sat in with them again and sang Time and Time Again. And then their manager, Len Fico, was there, and he said, do I want to do more of these gigs? I said, what, one song? He says, no, like the whole show. Now, I have never been a lead singer in any band. I sing lead on a few songs with the Beach Boys. I sang a couple of songs with the Cowsills, but never like a whole show ever in my life. And never have I never had an instrument in my hand. So when I was asked to do that, I went, okay, I'm crazy. And it took about a year to get in the cycle because Marshall Crenshaw was singing with them. Robin Wilson sings with them. And I think they asked me because when those two guys are on tour, they can't work. So adding a third singer, this is my thinking, adding a third singer, it gave them more options to take gigs. And I don't have my own touring band, so I was really available for them to do more shows. And that's why I think I was asked maybe, and plus I sounded okay with them, obviously, or they wouldn't have hired me. But it took a while to get in the thing, and they finally said, okay, we have your first official show, and it was in Rhode Island or somewhere, or Ohio, somewhere in Ohio. It was a small festival. But I had to learn like 27, almost 30 songs. And I'd never done that. And I didn't know if I could. I had said, but they gave me 2 months to do this. So I would go to the gym for the first month. And I was living in New York just for a short period of time. So I'd go to the gym and get on the treadmill. And for the first month, I just listened to all the songs that they wanted me to sing and other things, just everything Smithereen. I wanted to understand Pat. I wanted to understand his phrasings. No one will ever be Pat or sound like him. But, you know, I was watching Marshall and Robin, and they're great with them. But I wanted Pat's phrasing at least, because like I'm nobody famous. I can't put my own slant on things. I'm not going to try to make the Smithereens my very own. I want to pay tribute to the band and the rhythmic pattern of it, because I'm a drummer. So the phrasing meant a lot to me, because I was listening to it. I said, ooh, that's good. That's cool phrasing, how he lays in there, you know? So I think what I do when I sing these songs, and I had a lot of words to learn, and sometimes I mess them up. And I just recently said, does Robin and Marshall always know the words? And Dennis is not even paying attention. He says, no. So I cracked up at that. Because once in a while I'll flub a line or something. But I learned his phrasings is to make it feel natural. So when people are singing along or when they're hearing, they say, yeah, yeah, it's familiar. You know, the phrasing is familiar. Now, nobody will ever sound like Pat because he's Pat Denizio and he's got that voice and that thing, you know. But that's the only thing I wanted to do that Pat did, was his phrasings. And so, and the rest of the time, you know, I'm just up there being 12 years old with my friends. You know, Dennis is such a great friend. You know, I have the best seat in the house, I always say, because like I can walk back to the drum set. I can look over his shoulder. I can watch him play this close. And he likes it, you know, because like, and I air drum with him, you know, because I'm a drummer. I'm just a drummer. And he knows that. And I say, am I bugging you by doing that? He says, no, man. He says, it's so fun to have you up there. And Jimmy, too. I mean, we just have a great time. And I'm just lucky and to have the gig. And I'm going out this weekend again. Oh, that's why we're here, because I have a gig with them. I forget. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a hoot. Whoever comes is going to have a great time. I don't care, you know. People come to see me because like I'm the curiosity now, like, well, what's he sound like, you know? So they'll find out.
Yeah, so that's going to be this Saturday at Magic Bag. That's where they usually come and perform, and everybody loves them. They usually sell out, or if they don't, it's damn close, and everybody has a great time, and you're going to be the one in charge, so to speak, huh?
No, oh man, I'm just a side guy in the circus, I say. I'm just there. I'm a support singer, although it is a very front thing. But, you know, I find myself, because I'm so stage conscious and I am a drummer, that like as soon as an instrumental part comes on, I don't stand there and like try to take attention. You know, I back up to the back of where the drums are, and I watch Dennis play. I'll watch Jimmy play. I want them to be seen because they are the Smithereens, and I respect that. And And, I don't want to block Dennis. And man, people don't even know what a great singer he is because you don't see him behind the mic. And I know that because I'm a singing drummer as well.
Yeah.
So, and man, I love singing with that guy. He is a great singer, Dennis Dyken. And he does all the harmonies that you hear. But because he's got this thing in front of him, nobody can really see him sing. So I go back and I'll sing with him. I'll drag my microphone back there and sing 2-part harmony. And we have a lot of fun doing that. And it's a high energy show, I think. I can't stand still. I'm just a fanboy and I'm on stage. It's different, It's like, anyway, I'm not the famous lead singer guy. I'm just the guy in the band.
But I'm sure you'll do them proud. They wouldn't have you if you couldn't. So, but it should be a great time. Again, it's this Saturday. It's in Ferndale. Doors, I think, are at 7, I believe, maybe 8 o'clock. But you're going to want to come down there. The Smithereens, guest star John Cowsill. He's been around a long time, has his own career. I was reading up on the band, and you guys actually had a hit single where you did the title track to Hair. Is that correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had 4 hit records. So we weren't a one-hit wonder. We had the song Hair. Our first hit was 1967, The Rain, the Park, and Other Things, #1 on Billboard. Then we had a top 10 song called We Can Fly, a top 10 song called Indian Lake, and then Hair was our biggest hit, for sure. We did the theme song to Love American Style. A lot of people know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I've had a couple of careers. I can't believe it because, like I said, I don't know how to get the gig. If my phone doesn't ring, then I'll go find something else to do. I've never solicited for a gig. I'd never advertised. Yeah, my career picked me. I didn't pick it. I was just so young doing it. I wasn't 17 and said, I want to be a rock star. I was more embarrassed by it growing up than anything. I liked doing it and I wanted you to like me. But if you complimented me, I just like, like, what show are you at? And it was embarrassing. I'd hear our songs on the radio as a 12-year-old and I'd be with my friends or something, because you'd have one friend that could drive. And that song would come on, I just turn it off. It's like, no, not while I'm in here, not while I'm in here, It's a funny thing, I'll take those joys alone, It's like, okay, now I'll listen, but not in front of people. Anyway, nothing's changed.
Well, we're glad you're still here. So, once again, join John and his buddies, the Smithereens, this Saturday night at the Magic Bag in Ferndale. Should be an amazing show. You're not going to regret going there. Should be a good time.
No, it's going to be a great time. It's just going to be fun. And they're so cool because after the show, they go out to the merch table and they stay there till the last person leaves. And I watch it every night that they do that. They're so great with their fans. And,
nice.
Well, I'm with them too. I go out there and I kind of goof around with everybody. And it's just like you said, you're going to have a good time. So please come out. If you haven't got a ticket, if there's any left, then get one now because you don't want to miss it. It's just a hoot.
Sounds great. Well, I thank you so much for joining us, John. I really appreciate it. We're looking forward to the show, and I wish you many more continued success, not just you, but the rest of the boys in Smithereens. Yeah. And we'll just keep on rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Scott, are you coming to the show?
I'm going to try. We'll see what happens.
I can get you in,
Yeah. Maybe we'll figure something out. I'll get a hold of John Lappin. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, call John Lappin. He set this up. We love John. He's awesome, man. Okay. Well, Scott, thank you so much for giving me the shout out.
All right. You take care. Until next time. Thanks.
Most anticipated, 7 p.m. Aqua Monkey performing here, 11 Mile Sessions live. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it, and we'll pick up afterwards, guys. Let's hear it.
I vote you to decide. There's no name on who's to blame, so we'll lock it up inside. Hey! Now I know there's no way out, so strap me down so I can't get out. Medicate me for control. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah. Another night, I got my lights. Won't leave me for blues in my mind. I need my meds. I need my meds. 'Cause I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Yeah. Now I know there's no way out, so strap me down so I can't get out. Medicate me for control. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah. Look the other way. He ain't the problem. I can't believe what they say. Try to solve him. Not thinking the right way, baby. It's in a troubled mind. You better get your shit together before you mess up your life. Yeah. Is this something we did? Are we the problem? Is it the things that we say? We'll always love him. Not thinking the right way, baby. Is it a trouble of mine? You better pull your shit together before you mess up your life. Yeah. Well, why can't you tell me? Let me in. Or why can't you let me in? Just tell me. Tell me, yeah. Look the other way. He ain't the problem. I can't believe what they say.
Now we're talking, guys. Great performance or great sound. Great sound. Kind of throws me into my first question for you guys. How do you guys come up with this sound? What was inspiring to get you guys to jam in this sort of way?
Our love for grunge, alternative 90s music.
Okay, here we go.
Yep, those are the roots.
That's your roots for you? Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
Pretty much the same thing. I've always been a grunge fan since I was a kid, so I think I found the perfect mix here when it comes to a band. So
I got you. Here we go. How about you, sir?
Yeah, same thing. Literally stuck in the 90s, just nothing better.
Nothing better?
Nothing better.
I hear you back there wailing over there. What you got for me?
I got a little bit of everything. You want like jazz? Because that's kind of where I'm pulling a lot of my stuff from.
Okay. Did you kind of do a little bit of a classical type jazz or more of just?
More a little bit of a classical.
Okay.
Like I've drawn, and a lot of big band swing too.
Okay.
So
How'd you guys come together?
Actually, I was in another band prior,
Okay.
and just before COVID hit, we were in my basement, and I think it was a family member and his son, who I'd never met before,
Right.
came over, and they brought these cats, and they're like, hey, let's jam out a few cover tunes, and we all had the grunge thing going on, the 90s grunge, so it was like, all right, so it just happened so fast. So then this band ended up opening for my other band.
Okay, here
and
we
then
go.
that one fizzled away, and then we ended up here. Yeah.
That's how sometimes life works a little
Yeah.
bit like that.
Yeah.
One door opens, another door closes,
Yeah.
but then a window opens, and then here we go.
There you go.
That's how we get together like that. Got something else in mind you want to?
Yeah, this next song is actually about a broken water heater.
Broken water here. Here we go. We've all crossed that bridge before.
It's called Cracks Unseen.
Let's hear it.
Water runs through cracks unseen like winds upon the greatest trees. Bitterly and so it seems I'm shaken up like crashing seas. Things can change like trees in fall. The little things can seem so tall. And when you think you've seen it all, you're breaking down and feeling small. Small. I'm gone. Last draw. I'm done. Come on, run. While you sit and think it through and wonder why this is on you. Will this life end too soon? Is this life what you choose? I'm gone. Last call. I'm
go. Now we're talking over here. Great performance. Love the sound. Just curious, too. One of the things I always like to, always a fascination of mine. How do you guys go about coming up with your music? Somebody like a head writer, or do you guys all pitch ideas, or somebody comes more with the music, and how does it come together? Oh, you write them all.
Yeah. I come up with the melody, all the lyrics, bring that to them, and usually it's all cell phone. I can record it on a cell phone,
Right.
the video or the recording, audio. Send it to these guys. They come with it ready, and we have songs done just like that within one practice.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's always amazing to me how musicians can kind of have a moment of inspiration, bounce it off the guys they're working with, and before you know it, you got a song.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely, it's
Just-
brilliant.
It clicks.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let's hear another one, guys.
All
Let's
right,
keep
cool.
it going.
Sounds good. I'm gonna play it's a brand new song we just wrote. It's called "Another Day Goes By."
Here we go.
Bartender, can you pour me another drink? I've been waiting here so patiently. I'm here alone and I need company, please. Looking around at all the lonely souls, wondering what's so damn funny on your phone. Can you just lay it down and look at what I see? Another day goes by, I'll give it one more try. The day falls into night and I'm calling out, saying that I read your mind. Would you lie to my eyes? Another sleepless night, thoughts racing through my mind. Night falls back into day and I'm blown away, thrown away.
Amazing performance, guys. Thank you. Gotta say, I love the lyrics. Very honest lyrics. You can really feel it. We've kind of, let's just say we've all had those type of thoughts before at times. Yeah, we have. You know, great sound for it as well. Thank you. Very spectacular. Here's something. So since 2020, you guys kind of been together. Mm-hmm. Any kind of funny band moment that you've experienced since you've been together?
When's not?
Well, so kind of throw it out to anybody.
I feel like it's every time we get
one.
together, something always happens.
Yeah, there's
good drama, there's bad drama. We've been through a lot of changes in our band.
Absolutely.
I mean, funny, and we're always having a good time. You know, we used to, I think we'd crack little vodka shots in the basement after practice. That was routine. That was tradition. We kind of pulled back from that. You know, it was getting a little too heavy, but
Gotcha.
Now it's just, you know, a few beers for practice, and you have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come
Hey,
together, bond a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Spitball some music,
Yeah.
and hopefully something hits. And
Yeah.
absolutely, that's how we come together.
Yeah.
never fail. We always know how to rock it out.
Yeah, we
Party
do.
hard. We party hard, man.
Yeah, we do.
I kind of picked that vibe up from you guys, most definitely. Absolutely.
And everybody's with us. They're in it.
Yeah,
You're stuck.
It's slowing down a little bit. Yeah.
Well, let's keep the party going. Let's keep the vibe going. Let's
All right.
let's hear another one, guys.
All right, this song is called Missing Magic. Time to go. Everybody hates this. Enjoy the show. Everybody wasted. It's time to know. Everything is changing. The music's to go. It's a generation. Come back, everyone. Missing magic is static. Come back, everyone. Everybody missing magic. Think it's tragic, automatic. Come back, everyone. Missing magic is static. Come back, everyone. Everybody missing magic. Think it's tragic, automatic. We fumbled that one. That's all right, though. That happens when it's.
I don't know. It sounded pretty good to me. I don't know about that. I thought it sounded pretty good to me, guys. Just remind everybody out there, we got Aqua Monkey here. Where can our audience find you?
We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We have some live performances out there. We have a live album that's out there. It's
Okay,
called
here we go.
Live from Vista Studios. And then we are in the process of finalizing a new recording, 2 tracks. So we're gonna
Very nice.
release those as singles soon.
What was the name of the album again for everybody?
Live at Vista Studios.
Live at Vista Studios. Everybody out there enjoying this show, take a look at it. Find these guys. They're jamming. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, this is a slow song. We're gonna tune it down a little bit, make it a little slow.
That's all right. I'll tell you that. As
Sorry.
an Englishman, we'll take a bit of a change of gears occasionally.
That's right. This song is actually called Bored.
Brilliant.
I'm so bored. It's not easy to change. Wasting my life away is what they say. Is what they say. It's not easy to change. I'm so bored. I wanna go out tonight with a bottle of wine, without a fight, without a fight. It's not easy to change. I can see in your eyes you worried, you lonely, heartbroken. I only seem to live a lie
Another great song, guys. Really enjoyed that one. You started it off, it was a change of pace, it was, but it was a pleasant change of pace. I really liked that.
Thank you, right.
We absolutely liked that.
You need that, right? You need the net dynamics.
Absolutely.
And, right.
Absolutely. Otherwise, we're just kind of on the same plane. Sometimes you need some peaks, you need some valleys, you need to get
Much
after it.
noise,
I
right?
like the transition from the bass where he was melting faces to where we transitioned to where this song went. I got anything on the horizon for you guys, for people to enjoy you live as I am right now?
Yeah, thank you.
Quite a few gigs coming up, actually.
Yeah,
Here we go. Now I like that.
We have one that's coming up. I should probably be close to the mic.
You sound great, though.
Battle of the Bands, actually. We were in it last year. We're running champs from last year, so we're trying to keep that title.
There we go.
But it's actually a great thing. It's by Live Right, and it's recovering addicts and support systems for them. It's a huge event. A
Good
lot
cause.
of donations. Great cause. So there's a Battle of the Bands. There's like 6 bands playing. That's in Roseville this Sunday coming up. We're playing at Diesel Concert Lounge, which is in Chesterfield, on September 6th.
Yes.
And opening for us is a band called Phase Zero. They used to be called Blue Sky Riley. They changed their name in the last week, so we had to change all our posters and our announcements and all that. But so it's September 6th, and there's some other events, but you can check out our page on our Facebook, and and get some more dates there.
Absolutely. Those are right on the horizon, too. Anybody looking to check out a great live event, I would just say check these guys out. These guys sound really great. And it's funny, though, how sometimes, like you said there, about having to change that. Life will throw you a little curveball occasionally.
Yeah, it will.
But let's keep these fastballs coming, because that's what you guys are throwing. Let's hear another one.
All right. So this is a cover that we kind of do on our own style. It's a song by Benny King. You'll know it. It's called "Stand By Me." Okay. But we grunged it up and made it a little darker than it was originally recorded. So here it goes.
Okay, let's roll.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you'll see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea, I will cry, I will cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? Oh,
Spectacular cover, guys. Thank you. Absolutely. A song we've all heard and enjoyed before, but now through a different lens. Yeah. And yeah, most definitely. Very enjoyable. Thanks. Now, is that something, because I know my brother, for example, younger brother, he plays guitar. And when he's in moments in a little trouble with creation, he likes to go back and just play other songs and from artists that inspired him. Do you find yourself doing the same thing too?
Always, always. I'll hear a lick from a song, it'll trigger something in my brain to figure out another key or something like that. Same kind of lick, do that. I mean, big hero of mine was Dave Matthews Band, so there we go. I used to emulate a lot of his writings and the way he articulated some of his progressions, right? And then after that, you know, it's just, oh, that sounds good. Maybe I'll go with that. And then, like, some songs take 5 minutes to write. Some songs take months.
Absolutely.
You just never know how it's going to come out.
That's a creative process, especially as musicians. I personally am not a musician, but I totally respect you guys. And sometimes you find yourself in a little bit of a, I don't want to say rut, but it's a dry spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's a spot where you're not really want to be at.
That's good to have enough songs where you can dry out for like a couple months and not think about writing a new one. And it's like we have enough in our library we can maintain, but then it's like tooling around and oh, there's a new one. That's good.
Well, we have you to thank for that one.
That's always like a finding gold type moment when you come across. I'm like, oh, we think we got something over here.
Yeah.
Mention Dave Matthews Band. Don't get me started. I'll do a little karaoke crash into me over here. But let's keep it rolling, guys.
All right.
Let's hear another one.
Sounds good. How about let's do Just Be Yourself.
Sounds spectacular. Excellent, guys. Like, total shout out to the drummer back here, who's this melting faces, named Jim Olson. How you doing back here tonight, buddy?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Not doing too bad. Enjoying your performance over here. I seen you getting after it there at the end. I'm like, gotta give him some credit there for that one.
Thanks.
What kind of vibe you got going on for the next song I see here?
This one's called Bleed. It's
Bleed?
kind of a bluesy riff, but but again, in the grunge.
In the grunge sort of lens.
Fashion.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep this thing rolling, guys.
All right. You only see what you wanna see, what you wanna see. Believe what you wanna believe, what you wanna believe. You can't stop it, girl. You can't stop it if he wants to leave. You only bleed when you wanna bleed, when you wanna bleed. You gotta leave if you wanna leave, if you wanna leave. You can't stop it, boy. You can't stop it if she wants to leave. It's hard to read your mind, but I see the lies. I see the lies inside your eyes. You only see what you wanna see, what you wanna see. Believe what you wanna believe, what you wanna believe. You can't stop it, girl. You can't stop it if he wants to leave. It's hard to read your mind, but I see the lies. I see the lies inside your eyes.
Spectacular. Keeping it rolling, guys. I'm really enjoying it. For everybody out there, again, this is Aqua Monkey. Go check them out. You can find them on numerous social media and different outlets. They got some shows coming up here pretty soon. It's been great. We got Dan Morganroth here. He's been on the lead guitar and vocals. We got Brad Fuller over here on the guitar as well. It's been looking good. Jim Olson back here, been wailing on the drums, looking great. Get a little breather in there, guys. And John Sparks over here on the bass. I love his bass, by the way. There's like 1,000 stickers on here, so he's really flying his flag. I like that.
It's an Ibanez, and I put a whole bunch of horror stickers on it, and I nicknamed her the Horbanez. I even got a toe tag on the back.
I'm pretty sure I came up with that name. You're very welcome.
Yes, you did, actually. But it was just, I don't know, I just wanted to sticker bomb it, and
Absolutely.
just kind of came out the way it did.
You made it your own.
Yeah.
Like most musicians really get after it. How about you guys? Why do you choose the type of equipment you use?
I actually I bought this one off him.
Okay, here we go. He's probably got 10 of them.
I've got a store.
He bought it off another one of our musicians who's in the band, who's actually not here tonight. He couldn't make it.
Okay.
But this thing's been passed along, and now I feel it's found its rightful owner. So I'm not getting rid of it now.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
never puts that one down.
No, this is it. This is my
It's got the
baby.
right feel, the right sound for you.
It's
Then
me.
yeah,
It's me. It was made for me.
here we go.
Yep.
Well, let's keep it rolling, man. I know it sounds good to me.
All right, this next song is called 3. It's actually written about Kurt Cobain. So
Here we go.
little grunge story about it.
Doesn't follow the rules. Unexpected and cruel. Doesn't skip on the pool. There's 3 you'll have to lose. There's 3 you'll have to lose. we might as well keep it on the grunge kick here.
Okay, here, I like that one. Let's roll into another one. You got something on deck for me.
This is actually called Ode to Grunge.
Brilliant.
There's a theme here.
Right, I'm sensing that there.
There's a theme.
Picked up on the vibe.
We like to get
Brilliant.
loud and heavy. I mean, it's our roots, so we stick with it.
Absolutely. As you should.
As we should.
The tiger does not hide its stripes there.
Ode to Grunge. Need drugs, it's a love buzz. Need drugs, it's a love buzz. Don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it, chocolate bars, dynamite, chocolate bars. Dynamite, don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Need drugs, the love bug. Need drugs, the love bug. Don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
There we go. There we go. I got to say, it's been a great night with you guys here tonight. And before I signed off and let you play us out, I just want to thank the band. Once again, Aqua Monkey for everybody. Dan Morganraw on the guitar and vocals. Brad Fuller over there on guitar. John Sparks here on the bass. And the man that's been wailing all night back there, Jim Olson on the drums. Let's kind of remind some of the listeners where they can kind of see. You had a couple shows coming up recently.
Yeah, we got one on August 30th. It's a porch concert actually. We do a Facebook group page that is isolated around when COVID hit.
Okay.
There was nowhere to play, so we said let's start a group on Facebook to see. We wanted musicians to come outside to start playing, right?
Absolutely, keep it going.
So we wanted to promote that as a unity of musicians to do their thing because the bars were closed. So we started the group. We now have 3,000 followers.
Yeah, quite like maybe over 3,000 followers.
There we go.
On the 30th it's actually called International Play on Your Porch Day. Okay. So we have 4 bands playing. We're headlining. We have 3 bands opening. We're playing all day long. We have food trucks.
Brilliant. Here we
It's
go.
actually at my house, so we play on the actual porch. Yeah. And we get. I mean, sometimes we have hundreds of people that come by.
Oh, wow, here we go.
Yeah.
And what date was that for everybody out
August 30th.
there? August 30th. I know you mentioned one September 6th.
September 6th. That's at Diesel Concert Lounge in Chesterfield.
Okay, out in Chesterfield. Everybody, seriously, full recommendations. Go check these guys out. Live performance has been absolutely spectacular.
Oh yeah, Sunday is the Live Rate. It's a donation type event. It's for recovering addicts. It's a battle of the bands. So there's 6 bands playing, and we're one of them amongst other great bands. And it's for a good cause. So we love doing that kind of thing.
And you are reigning champs there, huh? So we're trying to go back to back.
We're gonna try to hold our title. It's okay if we don't, but we're gonna give it our best shot.
Well, you guys are going to get after it, though. Anything I was seeing here tonight here. So What was the name of that album again you mentioned?
It's live from Vista Studios. It's an older recording, a couple years old, but we got 2 new tracks coming out. One's called Missing Magic, and then the other one is Bored, which we played tonight. Those should be ready in the next, hopefully, few months, and we'll get those all on all the platforms.
Absolutely. Seriously, everybody should take a look. I'm sure you can find these guys. Where are we finding you again? Where's the best place to find you? I know everybody's all over the place on this and that.
You
but
know,
what's the
Facebook's
best place?
probably the easiest. I'm so used to Facebook.
Okay.
And I promote the most on Facebook because then it links to Instagram and TikTok. I watch TikTok, but I don't really do anything on it. But Facebook. So look up Aqua Monkey on Facebook. It's probably the easiest way.
Okay, Aqua Monkey on Facebook. All right, let's hear a couple more jams maybe before we close this out.
Sounds good. This song I actually wrote about roundabouts because, first of all, I don't really know how to use them well.
Right.
And I mean, I just rather have a stop sign, to tell you the truth.
I understand. Most Americans don't, trust me.
I'll take a stoplight.
Brilliant. Here we are.
All right, roundabout ahead.
It's all over, not tonight. I think I'll see it, the bar lights. It's all over, maybe not tonight. I think I'll see it, car lights. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of time. It's alright. It's all over, around about ahead. I think I'm feeling a little dread. It's all over, around about ahead. I think I'm seeing somebody dead. I'm out of time. Round and around and around and around and around. It's alright. Maybe it's alright. Anxiety's high. Anxiety's high. Anxiety high. Permit it to flow. Permit it to flow. Oh no, oh no. It's alright. Baby, it's alright. It's all over, roundabout ahead. I think I'm feeling a little dread. It's all over, roundabout ahead. I think I'm seeing somebody dead. Anxiety high. Anxiety's high. Anxiety high. Permit it to flow. Permit it to flow. Oh no, oh no. It's alright. Baby, it's alright.
Brilliant. Like that one, roundabout here. We got time for one more. You want to rock us out there?
Yeah. What's that? In the air tonight? Yeah. We're going to do a cover of In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Sounds good. We can do that. Always been a Phil Collins fan.
can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. Seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. Saw it with my own two eyes. You can wipe off that grin. No way you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, I remember to worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you kept the silence up. No, you don't fool me. How doesn't shower, pain still grows. No stranger to you and me.